and I help people live high quality lives with healthy, productive habits. And today we're going to talk about the one thing that no matter who's in office, you can be in control of. And that's right, I'm talking about money mindset. Yep. So today I did a training on money mindset today, and I want to give you 3 questions that you need to ask yourself to kind of see where you're at. Hey, Chuck, how are you? To kind of see where you're at when it comes to your money mindset. Because no matter who's in office, you control what's in that bank account of yours, okay? So here's the deal. Number one thing is that money is energy, bottom line, right? So if you have bad energy towards it, you're not going to have much of it. If you have good energy towards it, you will. Hey, Faye, how are you? So here's the deal. Let's give you the first question. Do you ever say, I got my notes here. Do you ever say, money doesn't grow on trees? First of all, whenever I hear that now, I'm like, yeah, of course they do. You know, trees it's where we get paper from. But anyways, do you ever say that when you're like, don't have enough money? If you do, we got to change that for you. We got to change it to something more like, when you want something, get creative and find a way to get it, right? So when you're feeling like, I can't afford it. Hey, Becky, how are you? When you feel like I can't afford it, I can't afford that thing, instead of saying, well, money doesn't grow on trees, you have a solution and find a creative way to make some extra cash so you can actually go and get that. And maybe start saying that money is an abundance that trees help to offer, right? That is it. Treesarebomb.com, and money is as well. So if you have positive energy behind that money, you will have more. Number 2, what's the second question that you are probably saying? What do you feel when you look at your bank account, even before you look at it? Okay, I was bad at this. Like, oh, shoot, my account's going to be negative. Oh, I only have $10 in there. I don't have enough money for anything. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What you should be thinking is, I'm grateful that let's say you go negative in your account. You should be like, I'm grateful that my bank spotted me the cash when I needed it, right? I'm grateful that I actually have some money that actually went into that account, right? And you're also grateful for the fact that you can learn how to change that situation around when it comes to that money going into your account. So that's number 2, the second question you're going to ask. And number 3, the third question. Do you ever write down what you're going to do with your money? A lot of us think of, well, yeah, I have a budget, or like, no, I've never thought of what I was going to do with it. What if you got $1,000? What would you do with that money? When you actually think about what you want to do with some money, that's when you get creative. Your mind is such an amazing thing. It'll find ways to get that thing. If you actually sit down and say, what do I want to do with this check that comes in other than pay bills, right? What can I do? If I have an extra $1,000 in my account, what would I do with that? And your imagination working and getting you in that moment and that presence of where you want your money to go to gives you good energy towards it, right? So a huge thing for that is vision board, right? What do you want in your life, and what do you want to spend money on, and enjoy it and have fun with it? This should be a good thing, not a negative thing. And I'm going to tell you this, I have definitely been in a negative space when it comes to money. Actually, I am doing I'm mending my last 3 years of taxes. And so I've got to go through my bank statements and my credit cards and things of that nature. Woo! Did I not handle my finances well at all? First of all, I ate most of it. Craziness. And all the fees I got for going negative and this, that, and the other thing. And so I was feeling really down and out about my money. And then I realized, you know what? If I think a little more positive behind it, if I think a little more, first of all, start actually spending the money that I say I'm going to spend on budget for that instead of going outside the box, right? And find creative ways to make more money. So that's the thing. Your money mindset is huge when it comes to you getting more money into your existence. Here's the thing. There's something that she said in the training. Her name is Kaylee Fisher. And she said that how you feel about money always just determines how much you have. If you don't feel like you're going to ever have enough, you won't, right? There's no limitation on how many dollars you can have. It's an abundant thing. Like, you can have as much money as you want. If you keep your mind in that mindset of like, how can I be creative? How can I make this happen? Money is great. So enjoy it, love it, respect it, take care of it, and you're going to do fabulous in there. And let's see, what else did she say? She says, oh, also, a lot of us think that, oh, I'm never going to be healthy. I'm never going to have enough money. I'm never going to be successful. You can be all of those things if you just believe and have good energy behind it. So if you guys want to get, there's like 5 more questions to determine where you're at in your money mindset. If you want that, plus also, I'm actually going to tell you this, but, and also I'll provide you a PDF of some like blank deposit slips and some blank checks, because this is what you should do on a daily basis, just to open your mind to an abundance. Write a deposit slip for $1,000 today, and then write out several checks or one check of where you want your money to go to for that $1,000. What do you want to spend that $1,000 on? And you add $1,000 every day for 21 days, for a year, for 6 months, or what have you. And it gets crazy when you start to see that some of this stuff comes to fruition for you, and that all of a sudden you have that kind of money in your bank account. All right, so if you want the other, I think there are other 6 more questions to determine where you're at in your mindset, and also the blank deposit slips and checks that are, they're just generic, right? And a PDF for you to actually be able to think of ways and the rules to actually do this. Just message me, and I will be happy to get that to you. All right, guys, hopefully you found that valuable. Just let me know either way if you want the PDFs and also the 6 other questions to determine where your mindset's at, and the PDF to give you the rules and how to actually live an abundance life when it comes to money. All right, guys, take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye.